Hey, Sifu Joshua here. We're going to be talking about the autonomic response and the importance of it. The autonomic response or responses are the automatic reactions to a stimulus, whether it be a high impact stimulus or a low, meaning like you get touched as opposed to getting hit. Our bodies react a certain way. Always. When you get poked in the eye, there's a certain reaction that happens. Your facial expression. Let's think about like with the stove. You touch a hot stove, your hand doesn't just sit there. Your hand's going to jump up, because it's starting to melt. Your fingers pick up the heat and the danger of it. And understanding the automatic responses from these stimuluses will give you a ginormous advantage. Just like in chess, when you are able to think in advance where you're going to move your pieces and know where they're going to move next, you're going to be able to achieve your checkmate much faster. The importance to me, or what I find really important about the autonomic response, isn't just being able to get that checkmate real fast, but is being able to use my tools, my weapons, without damaging myself, because I know where I can touch and strike and then be able to strike much harder without the possibility of injuring myself. Some people say you can't really use fists on the street because it's going to break on their head or their tooth or something like that. When you know how to set up your weapons, because you know how that person's going to move and whatnot, when you touch this, you touch there, you move them here, whatever, you adjust them. You should then be striking soft targets, soft areas that are going to be able to do great damage. And I want you to try to take away from this, and apply that. If you are already training, to apply this to what you're doing in the way that, if you're talking about sparring, how you can set up your strikes to be able to really down someone a lot faster, or self-defense wise, if you're a Kenpoist, excellent. Continue to think about those autonomic responses so that you can really get strong, powerful strikes or whatnot in. And let's just start out. Let's think about this. Here's an example. I'm going to come up with a strike. Okay. Let's start with an open hand. This is going to be towards the head. I throw that hand up. I know that the automatic response from this person is going to be to jump with that hand or dip back. And what happens from there is that their body, their chest, their stomach is going to move forward, maybe just a little bit. Their hands might come up. I might have completely missed that hand coming up, no problem. They lean back. But now I have this gigantic opening with that midsection. So I come up one. Now, with that hand now, my hammer, I'm able to drop real hard into, the mighty gut punch, okay? Whereas if I had done this earlier, had I, just done a feint or whatever, and then strike low, their body might still be very tense. But I know if I come up high first, I make that guard come up, that body is gonna just shoot just a little bit, it doesn't have to be a lot. That belly comes out, boom, drop the hammer. When the hammer gets dropped on the gut now, their hands are now going to move. From being up here, now they have to block low. And maybe if they even crouch down a little bit, these hands are going to come down. My head is now visible to that strike, or their head is visible to this strike. So now, we go 1, 2. That head's now open because now they've leaned over a little bit, because now I hit that gut, and this is an easy shot. Boom. Or, change the tool again. And let's say it's a chop. So we came up 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Autonomic response. Understanding how the body moves before anything happens. Think about that. Apply that. It's easy once you start really doing it. I think it takes the guessing game out of things a lot, makes your self-defense training much better. The point isn't to get yourself hurt while defending yourself. It's to get out quick, get safe, and walk away without a limp. So, hope that helps out. Again, be safe, keep safe, weaponize your mind and body.